This is a heartfelt message intended to bring you solace and direction. If it resonates with your spirit, we invite you to express it by liking, subscribing, and activating notifications to continue receiving encouraging content. Please remain with us to the end, as a truly special and transformative insight awaits you. We've also placed a unique prayer in the first comment, along with an opportunity that could usher in profound changes in your life. The Father says, "Beloved one, quiet your heart and listen. Do not let fear have its way, for my presence is your constant companion, especially when the world you know feels unstable. Every challenge you have faced has been witnessed by me. I have seen the tears you shed in solitude and heard the unspoken anxieties that burden your mind. Each of those tears is a testament to your journey, and I have recorded your struggles, for you are cherished with a love that has no end. Today I am here not just to soothe you, but to raise you from the ashes of your past. The season of your renewal is dawning, not because you have earned it, but as a gift of my grace. Are you ready for a fundamental shift in your spiritual walk and for blessings to flow into your family? Envision a life where prosperity and grace become your daily reality, all stemming from a focused moment of prayer. To learn how this practice can reshape your world, visit the link in the top comment. Each step you take on this path not only enriches your own life, but also empowers our mission and the team committed to creating this meaningful content. Embark on your journey to spiritual and tangible abundance today. Click to discover more. Even where your feet have faltered, your stumble was not a final defeat, but the fertile ground for your rebirth. In the quiet places, I am reshaping you, infusing your weakness with my strength and blanketing you with my peace. Settle your spirit, for a profound tranquility is about to descend upon you. Walk beside me, trust in my guidance, and you will witness the great things I am about to do. For it is promised, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147:3. This is not just a comforting thought, it is a living declaration over your life. Believe it, for my work has already begun. Do not dismiss this moment, my dear one. Some moments are not random occurrences, they are sacred appointments. What you are experiencing now is more than just words. It is a direct touch from my spirit upon your life story. While others may not grasp the scale of your inner conflicts, I know the hidden chambers of your heart. I know the source of the wound, the place where pain resides, and the point where your hope grew dim. When you felt entirely alone and unseen, I was there. I witnessed your eyes welling up and your heart pounding with dread for the future. I held you together even when you felt you were shattering. With divine authority, I now declare that the chapter of your affliction is closing. This is not a vague hope, but a firm decree over your destiny. I am calming the gales that have pushed against you and quieting the chorus of anxiety within you. The peace I offer will make its home in your soul. My love is what guided you here. Your spirit, exhausted from countless battles, is about to find its rest in me. I offer you not temporary relief, but authentic healing, liberating truth, and enduring peace. You were guided to this message by a gentle, unseen hand that has always cared for you. The prayers you uttered with a shaky voice and the moments when you had no words left but could only weep, I heard and recorded them all. Today, I am giving you the answer your soul has been longing for. As it is written, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth, do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." Isaiah 43:19. My voice is now breaking through the gloom that clouded your mind. These are not merely letters on a screen. They are the resonance of my spirit within yours. You are mine, and because you belong to me, I will not allow you to remain downcast. I am lifting your head, strengthening your resolve, and clearing your vision. A new creation is taking root within you, and I am its source. There is no void in you that my presence cannot fill, no distress my peace cannot dissolve. You have sought solace in many things, only to be left wanting, but now you are meeting my gaze, and that transforms everything. I am the source that will forever quench the deepest thirst of your spirit. I come to you not with judgment, but with an embrace. Do not be anxious about what lies ahead. Let every word sink into your being. What was once a source of pain will become a source of peace. What was once guilt will be replaced by grace. What was once confusion will become clear purpose. Allow me to touch the shadowed corners of your heart and restore what has been broken. My arrival in your life today is no accident. Beloved, I am giving you a peace that is not dependent on your circumstances. The restlessness that has governed you, the sleepless nights, and the storm of anxious thoughts will give way to a profound and lasting stillness. The anxious trembling that grips you is being stilled by my presence. You have been prepared for this very moment. This is no overstatement. From the moment the sun rose today, my spirit has been making its way to you. The words you are now reading are not a product of coincidence, but of divine providence. Every sentence, every pause, every idea is saturated with the essence of my love for you. When your soul whispers, "I needed this," it is because it recognizes the voice of its maker. It is the Father meeting you in the midst of the tempest, reaching out his hand and saying, "Come, I am here." The peace that is now washing over your being will serve as a shield in the battles that lie ahead. You are no longer navigating this life alone. I am with you. Are you aware that there are ways to align your heart with financial abundance? We want to share a practice that can help reshape the core beliefs that govern your experience of reality, a practice that has brought profound change to my own life. When we trust in God's goodness, we are empowered to bring our deepest desires to Him. God's desire is to pour out unique and personal blessings upon each of His children. This is why we are encouraged to approach Him with bold faith, knowing He has a tailored plan for our well-being. If you feel led to support our mission of sharing these life-altering messages, we invite you to explore this resource. The link in the first comment will guide you to a tool that can aid you on your own path. Your partnership allows us to continue this work, and for that we are deeply grateful for your trust. Now listen closely to my heart. Your faith is the very key that unlocks my limitless power in your life. Simply trust. You do not need a complete map of the journey ahead. You only need to take the next step in belief. When you place your trust in me, you open the door to the miraculous. When you surrender your own efforts, your heart becomes a garden where my wonders can grow. Unlike the hollow promises of the world, my word is my bond. What I declare, I bring to pass. Let the promise of Philippians 4:7 anchor you. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This is not mere comforting literature. It is a living decree for you. The battle that has stormed inside you is being silenced by my calm. From this day forward, you will move with a new assurance. You will speak with renewed conviction. Your dreams will be set free from limitation. The shackles of fear, shame, and self-doubt that have confined you are now being shattered, and your soul will finally know what it means to walk in my sovereign grace and boundless freedom. My grace, I will give you 6 anchors for your soul. Hold them in your heart and let them steady you. First, I am intimately aware of every anxious thought that attempts to rob you of your serenity. Before it can take root, I have already prepared the remedy. Second, my nature is truth itself. I cannot be false. The words I speak to you are not temporary assurances, but eternal covenants. Third, in your deepest valleys of sorrow, I have been your constant companion, especially in those moments when you felt most alone. Fourth, the depth of my love for you is immeasurable, demonstrated by the ultimate sacrifice I made to secure your freedom and wholeness. Fifth, every circumstance that brings you turmoil is subject to my authority. There is no chaos beyond the reach of my sovereign hand. Sixth, I have seen the final chapter of your story, and I assure you, it concludes in triumph. So do not let your heart be troubled, my child. I orchestrate the cosmos, and your life is held just as securely within my grasp. You are of infinite worth to me. My gaze upon you is not one of mere observation. It is one of active protection, guidance, and elevation. Perhaps you have asked, why is lasting peace so hard to find? And I answer you with the gentlest love. It is because you have so often sought it in shallow wells. You have looked for it in the fleeting praise of others, in temporary comforts that fade with the morning light. You have sought it in the noise of empty distractions and in your own strained attempts to control the uncontrollable. But none of these things can ever satisfy the deep ache in your soul that was created for me alone. Today, your focus shifts to me, and that is the turning point. In this moment, I am setting in motion a sacred work within you, a process far deeper than your mind can fully grasp. This will not be a temporary reprieve from your worries. It will be the beginning of a permanent inner transformation. I will teach you to command the storms within you and to find an oasis in the most desolate places. You will learn to lean on me when all logic screams to run. Where you see only endings, I will forge new beginnings, and you will see wonders unfold, recognizing them as tangible proof of my love. Peace will cease to be a distant hope and become the very ground you walk on. I will prepare a feast for you in the center of your struggle, and your spirit will finally understand the deep security of my care. This peace, a gift from heaven, makes barren ground fertile. Every act of trust, no matter how small, is a step into the realm of the miraculous. You don't need to understand every detail for my power to be set in motion. A profound tranquility is now enveloping you, a peace that doesn't just soothe, but rebuilds. It will permeate your thoughts, your connections, your ambitions, and your destiny. The weight of your past sorrows will be lifted, replaced by a melody of thankfulness. The aches of your soul are being mended. Your inner world is about to blossom. I will never abandon you. My promise to you is unbreakable, written in eternity. You belong to me. When I call you my own, it is a bond that time cannot erode. Journey with me. Let me be your compass, your sustenance, your unwavering hope. What lies ahead is far grander than your past. I have orchestrated something magnificent just for you, and it is drawing near. Now breathe in and accept it. Receive this tranquility, this renewal, this comfort. My very essence is with you, a fortress for your body, mind, and soul. Let go and open your heart. The universe is shifting on your behalf. This is more than a message. It is a moment of rebirth. You will be changed by this encounter. My love is your armor, my spirit your tender comfort, my peace your eternal seal. The battle within you ceases today. From this moment on, you will move with grace, speak with conviction, and dream without limits. Your searching spirit has found its home. It has found its rest in me, for I am your creator, your father, your sanctuary, the unshakable peace that will never fade. I love you, and that is the one constant in all of creation. I am giving you a peace the world cannot offer, a peace that quiets every fear and anchors your soul. It is a peace that hushes the chorus of doubt, the relentless inner voices that insist you should be afraid. It anchors your wandering spirit and stills the frantic pace of your mind, silencing the static of anxiety that surrounds you. This is my peace, a gift I bestow upon you, not the fleeting calm the world offers, which depends on everything going right. Mine is a deep and abiding serenity. Therefore, do not let your heart be consumed by worry or surrendered to fear. This promise is for you in this exact moment, as you feel the immense pressure of your burdens and sense dread trying to extinguish your light. I want you to know that true tranquility is not found in perfect circumstances, but in the certainty of my love, which holds you steadfast. Place your trust in me. Allow this peace to reshape your perspective, infusing your spirit with renewed vitality and courage for the path ahead. My beloved, the peace I offer flows not from changing situations, but from the sacred tether that binds your spirit to mine. I see the profound exhaustion in your soul, the way it has been fractured by sleepless nights, by thoughts that race without end, and by aches you carry in silence. But right now, in my presence, that healing begins. I have been present for every tear that has fallen and every quiet plea whispered into the dark. I heard the silent scream of your heart, the one you could not voice but which shook the foundations of heaven. I saw you presenting a brave face to the world while your inner being cried out for relief. And so I come to you now as the architect and healer of your soul to restore your inner world. Where there was a whirlwind of chaos, I am establishing divine order. Where fear has taken root, resilience will now grow. Where there was a desolate void, my presence will bring an overflowing sense of purpose. The deafening static of anxiety will give way to a profound and holy stillness. Your inner landscape is being resculpted by my touch. You believed you were navigating this journey alone, but I have never been more present than I am in this moment. Even when the silence felt like my absence, I was composing the epic of your life, each word written with a share of your sorrow and the ink of my eternal promises. Every time you collapsed in exhaustion, I was the quiet sentinel keeping watch, covering your weary spirit with my tenderness. For every time you have looked to the heavens and asked, "Why me?" my answer has echoed in the quiet of your heart, because it could only be you. There is a sacred purpose woven into the fabric of your being, a destiny that required the tilling of a wounded heart to grow. The breaking you have endured was never a punishment. It was the preparation. It was the necessary groundbreaking for the miracle of your own becoming. My child, your shattering was not your demise. It was the start of your unveiling. I do not dismiss your suffering, I consecrate it. The very stones that were meant to crush you will become the foundation of your purpose, for I have laid out a blueprint for your life, a design for your flourishing, not your ruin, a destiny brimming with hope and a vibrant future. Trust me, for the barren landscape of your soul is on the verge of blooming. Your parched spirit is, at this moment, being drenched by a river of life that flows directly from my heart. The profound dryness you have known, the spiritual voids that no earthly advice, melody, or human voice could ever touch, all of this is now being saturated by something beyond mortal understanding. It is the tangible presence of my supernatural calm. In the days to come, you will feel this as never before. A burden dissolving from your shoulders, a weightlessness in your spirit, a new rhythm setting the pace for your heart. You will recognize that this is not a temporary high or a trick of the mind, but the very signature of my spirit, realigning your being with the frequency of heaven. My child, do not cast your gaze backward. The work I am doing is entirely new, and this chapter of your life will be defined by rest, restoration, and a deeper intimacy with me. Your life itself will become a testament to the peace that only I can provide. These are not mere comforting words or abstract spiritual thoughts. They are sovereign declarations spoken over your future. Every syllable is infused with the authority of my kingdom. From the moment you chose to receive this, I began an internal reconstruction that will soon become visible to all. Your trust is being fortified, your hope is being resurrected, and your peace is being activated like a seed breaking through hardened soil. Do not let the whispers of uncertainty rob you of this sacred appointment. Doubt is the adversary's most trusted tool, but my truth is a fortress for the heart that trusts. I will hold in perfect peace the one whose mind is anchored in me. So stand firm, hold fast, believe, for what I have promised is already in motion. Know this, nothing you have endured has been for nothing. Every step, every battle, and every tear was a thread I was weaving into a masterpiece only I could envision. You may feel fractured in the eyes of the world, but in my reality, you are being meticulously reconstructed upon an unshakable foundation of eternal truth that no storm can erode. The very schemes intended for your ruin are now the raw materials for your elevation, forging in you a resilience and wisdom for the great things yet to come. Your stumbles were never the end of your story. They were the moments my strength was made most glorious in your surrender. Like a master artisan, I am reshaping your spirit, not because it was flawed, but to imbue it with a greater capacity for strength and a deeper beauty, preparing it to reflect my light more brilliantly. The peace I am planting in your heart is a divine mystery, thriving regardless of your outward circumstances. Those who witnessed your moments of despair will soon see you move with a champion's grace. Those who saw you falter will marvel at your unshakable resolve, and even those who turned away will have to acknowledge the divine hand that has guided and sustained you. Your entire being will become a landmark of my restorative power and the transformative love I have for those who trust me. But this is not the final chapter. The peace I give you is not a treasure to be hoarded, but a wellspring meant to overflow, bringing life to the parched lands of other hearts. Because you have been mended, you will become an agent of mending. Because you have been lifted from the depths, you will extend a hand to those still there. Because you have known my comfort, you will be a beacon of solace in a world aching with loneliness. I am turning your history of pain into a powerful testament, a sacred platform from which you will speak life and freedom to others. Your endurance has not gone unnoticed. In time, even those who questioned your journey will see the unwavering hand of God that has guided you, recognizing a strength in you that could only be divinely given. Your entire life will become a testament to my restorative power, a living example of how I can rebuild from the ashes. But the tranquility I grant you is not a treasure to be buried. It is a wellspring, intended to flow outward and touch the parched spirits of others who are searching for relief and hope. Because you have known brokenness, you will know how to mend. Because you have been lifted from despair, you will offer a steady hand to those who have fallen. Because you have been embraced in your sorrow, you will become a source of comfort for the lonely and the grieving. I will repurpose your past suffering, turning it into a profound source of wisdom and ministry. The areas of your life that once felt like ruins will be rebuilt into a foundation of spiritual authority, and your story of overcoming will liberate others. People will be drawn to the light of my presence shining through you. They will seek the hope you carry, recognizing that it comes from a source beyond yourself. Every tear you've cried and every moment you've waited in faith has been an investment. What I have in store for you is infinitely greater than anything you have lost. Your soul will become a sanctuary of peace for a generation lost in chaos, and your journey will be the roadmap for many navigating their own storms. So, pause now. Take a breath and let the internal noise fade. Center yourself and attune your heart to the quiet voice of your Creator. That feeling rising within you is not mere sentiment. It is the Holy Spirit affirming this promise in the core of your being, confirming that your season of renewal is here. That warmth, that sudden release, that sigh of relief, these are the signs of your spirit resonating with the frequency of heaven. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. Open yourself to receive this unexplainable peace. Affirm with your whole being, Lord, I receive the peace that only you can give. Your world will be transformed, not because your surroundings instantly change, but because you have been realigned with my timing and purpose. I am faithful to bring every one of my promises to pass. With love, God.